Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you don't believe you can, then you already lost. It's that simple. See, the world doesn't owe you anything. Nobody's going to come and hand you success, but you have something inside you, something powerful versus just expectation. The moment you truly believe in yourself, things start to change. You stop being a spectator in your life and you become the player. You stop letting doubt and fear run your decisions, and instead you let belief guide your every move. Now I know many of you out there have doubts. You look around and wonder, who am I to think I can do this? What makes me different? But let me tell you, you have something inside you that's special. Your belief, your mindset, that's what sets you apart. It's not about how much money you have, where you came from, or who you know. It's about what you believe you can do. If you truly believe that you can succeed, you'll find a way. If you don't, well, then you've already decided your fate before you even try to undo it. Let me break it down for you. When you believe you can, you set yourself on a whole new path. You stop seeing challenges as obstacles and start seeing them as opportunities. Every no turns into a yes waiting to happen. Every setback becomes a lesson to grow. When you start believing in yourself, things start happening around you. Opportunities you never saw before start popping up. You start attracting people, ideas, and situations that align with your belief. It's like the universe starts working in your favor when you have the faith to believe in what you can do. But here's the thing, belief doesn't come from just wishing or hoping. Belief comes from action. You can't sit back, twiddle your thumbs, and wait for belief to fall into your lap. You've got to act like you believe it. You've got to show up for yourself every day. You've got to put in the work even when it's hard. And yes, it will be hard. Life isn't going to just hand you a golden ticket. There will be days when it feels like you're pushing a boulder uphill. But remember, those are the moments when belief counts the most. I'm telling you right now, you will face failures. You will face setbacks. You will face people who tell you that you can't do it, but you have to believe that you can. You have to look those challenges in the face and say, you may be tough, but I believe in my ability to get past you. Failure is not the end. It's just the beginning of your comeback story. It's the test of your resilience. And if you keep moving, if you keep pushing forward, you'll find that nothing is impossible. Now, let's talk about vision, because belief is only powerful when it's tied to something, when it's connected to a vision of where you're going. You can't just believe in anything. You got to believe in something specific, something that excites you, something that makes you get up in the morning and go after it. When you can visualize your goal, when you can see yourself in that place you want to be, your belief in getting there becomes stronger. The path may not always be clear, but your belief will guide you through the fog. You've got what it takes. All you need to do is believe. Believe you can, and everything else will follow. If you start today, if you decide that no matter what comes your way, you're going to keep pushing forward, there's nothing that can stop you. Don't let doubt hold you back. Don't let fear paralyze you. Your belief in yourself is the key to unlocking your potential. And the moment you decide to believe you can, that's when you start winning. So let me leave you with this. Believe in yourself. Believe you can, and then get to work. You've got greatness inside you. It's time to let it out and show the world what you're made of. So use it all, and you immediately become far larger. Then you immediately become the man that your greatness is made of. Power of belief is the foundation of everything we achieve. The way you see yourself, the way you view your potential determines how far you'll go in life. It's not about the circumstances you're born into or the resources you have. It's about the mindset you carry. Belief is the spark that ignites action. It's that internal fire that pushes you to take the first step when the road ahead seems unclear. When you truly believe in yourself, you step into a realm where anything is possible. You become unstoppable. Too many people don't believe in their own potential. They let the opinions of others, their past mistakes, and their current situation dictate their future. But that's not how it works. Your belief in yourself is what will allow you to rise above any challenge. When you believe you can, you give yourself the chance to succeed. You stop limiting yourself by self-doubt and start expanding your horizon. The moment you believe, everything starts to shift. You begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. And you find solutions where others see problems. You start seeing patterns and looking for opportunities and start working on the pattern. Belief is not a passive thing, it's an active force that shapes your reality. It's not just about saying I can do this and waiting for things to happen. Belief is about putting in the work, even when the path gets tough. When you believe you can, you don't wait for things to be perfect. You take what you have and start moving forward. That belief pushes you to act, to get up every day and make progress, even if it's small steps at a time, because every little step forward is a victory in itself. And those small victories build the momentum needed to reach your larger goals. Belief also changes the way you perceive challenges. When you don't believe in yourself, every obstacle becomes an insurmountable barrier. You see difficulties as reasons to stop trying. But when you believe you can, you see challenges as opportunities to grow. They become stepping stones, not roadblocks. You start to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And how can I overcome this? Instead of, why is this happening to me? It's easy to get caught up in the idea that belief is about having everything figured out from the beginning. But that's not the case. Belief is not about knowing every step in advance. It's about having the confidence that you will find the way as you go along. When you believe you can, you trust that the journey will unfold and you'll figure it out as you move forward. It's the confidence that even if you stumble, you will get back up and continue on your path. At the core of belief is the idea that you are worthy of success. You are capable of achieving your dreams. When you believe in yourself, you no longer see success as something reserved for others. You understand that it's your turn to shine. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or for someone else's approval. It's about knowing that you are enough right now with everything you have, and that belief will carry you through. Belief is a powerful force. It's a driving engine behind every success story, behind every person who has ever achieved something remarkable. When you believe you can, you create a future full of endless possibilities. And the beauty of belief is that it's free. It's available to anyone, anywhere, anytime. All it takes is a decision to believe in your potential, in your ability, and in the greatness that lies within you. When you believe you can, you open the door to everything you've ever wanted. You just have to walk through it. Overcoming doubt and fear is one of the most important aspects of believing in yourself. Fear and doubt are natural. but they don't have to control you. In fact, they can be the very things that hold you back from achieving greatness. Too many people never take action because they are paralyzed by the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, or the fear of the unknown. But here's the truth. Fear and doubt are not the enemies. They are merely signals that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. And that is where real growth happens. The problem isn't fear itself. It's allowing that fear to define your actions and shape your decisions. When you believe you can, you acknowledge fear, but you refuse to let it control you. Instead of shrinking back when fear arises, you move toward it. You step into it and use it as fuel. Fear only becomes a barrier when you allow it to stop you from trying. But when you move forward in spite of fear, it loses its power. You learn that fear is just a feeling, not a fact. It's a natural emotion that tries to protect you, but often it keeps you from experiencing the very things you need to grow. Doubt works in much the same way. Doubt is that voice inside your head that tells you you can't do this or you're not good enough. It convinces you that others are more capable, more talented, or more deserving than you. Doubt often grows from comparison, comparing your journey to someone else's success. But here's what you need to remember. Your path is uniquely yours. Just because someone else seems to have it all figured out doesn't mean you are any less capable of achieving greatness. In fact, comparison is one of the quickest ways to destroy belief. If you're constantly looking at others, you're not paying attention to your own progress. The key to overcoming doubt is to take small actions. When you act, even in the face of doubt, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Every time you step out and take action, even if it's imperfect, you reinforce the belief that you can. Doubt may try to creep in, but each step forward diminishes its hold over you. It's like a muscle that grows stronger with each workout. The more you push through doubt, the more your confidence grows. When you truly believe in yourself, you stop waiting for the perfect moment to act. You stop needing everything to be aligned before you take the first step. You realize that waiting for the absence of fear or doubt is a trap. The truth is, fear and doubt are always going to be there in one form or another. The difference is how you respond to them. You don't need to eliminate fear to move forward. You simply need to learn to work with it. Embrace it as part of the process and let it guide you rather than hinder you. The most successful people didn't get to where they are by avoiding fear or doubt. They got there by learning to manage it and push forward anyway. They made the decision that no matter how uncertain the path was, they would take the first step. They knew that the journey would be filled with ups and downs, but they trusted themselves enough to keep moving. You need to do the same. Understand that doubt and fear are temporary. They will pass. But if you allow them to control you, you miss out on the growth that happens in those difficult moments. Remember, belief is not the absence of fear and doubt. It is the decision to move forward despite them. The moment you decide that fear and doubt will no longer dictate your life is the moment you start to unlock your potential. You begin to realize that your greatest achievements lie on the other side of fear. So take a deep breath, acknowledge the fear, and then do it anyway. You can't let doubt and fear win. Not when you have so much more to achieve. The road to success is rarely a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles that can make it seem impossible at times. But here's a fundamental truth you need to understand. Challenges are not roadblocks. They are opportunities in disguise. Every challenge you face is a chance to learn something new, to grow stronger, and to prove to yourself just how much you are capable of. The real test isn't whether challenges will come. The real test is how you respond to them when they do. When you believe you can, you develop the resilience needed to face any challenge that comes your way. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned or when setbacks occur, but this is where belief in yourself makes all the difference. Believing you can isn't about having everything go perfectly. It's about having the strength to keep moving forward when things get tough. It's about knowing that setbacks are temporary and that every failure is simply a stepping stone on the path to success. Every time you overcome a challenge, you grow. You become more resourceful, more creative, and more determined. Challenges are the breeding ground for innovation. When everything is easy, there's little motivation to think outside the box. But when faced with adversity, the mind is forced to come up with new solutions, new strategies, and new approaches. It's often in the midst of a challenge that we discover what we're truly made of. The things you are capable of accomplishing in times of difficulty can far exceed anything you could have imagined when things were going smoothly. It's also important to remember that challenges are often out of your control. Life doesn't always go the way you expect, and sometimes you'll face difficulties that are completely unforeseen. But belief in yourself gives you the power to take control of how you respond. It's not about avoiding challenges, it's about facing them head on with the confidence that you have what it takes to navigate through them. The more challenges you face, the more you learn how to handle them. With each challenge, you build a mental and emotional strength that prepares you for even bigger obstacles down the road. The key to turning challenges into opportunities is to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing difficulties as reasons to give up, start seeing them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And how can I use this to make me stronger? When you view challenges this way, they no longer seem like things to fear or avoid. Instead, they become necessary parts of your journey. The process of facing challenges becomes one of self-discovery, and that self-discovery leads to success. Belief in yourself gives you determination to keep moving even when things aren't going your way. It's about trusting that no matter how many challenges you face, you can find a way through. The key to success isn't avoiding challenges. It's the ability to keep going when you hit obstacles. The most successful people in the world didn't reach their level by avoiding difficulties. They faced them head on, learned from them, and kept going. So when you encounter challenges, don't shy away from them. Embrace them. Because every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, for improvement, and for greatness. Believe that you can handle it, and you will. You will come out stronger, more capable, and closer to your dreams than you ever thought possible. The road may not be easy, but with belief in yourself, you will find the strength to keep moving forward. One of the most powerful aspects of belief is the ability to take risks. Success rarely comes from playing it safe or sticking to what's comfortable. Growth and progress are born out of taking bold actions. stepping into the unknown, and challenging yourself to do things you've never done before. When you truly believe you can, you develop the courage to take risks that will push you toward your dreams, even when the outcome is uncertain. It's not about waiting for everything to align perfectly before you take action. It's about having the confidence to move forward even when the path isn't clear. Belief in yourself means trusting that you have the ability to navigate through challenges, to adjust when things don't go according to plan, and to make decisions that may feel intimidating but are necessary for your growth. Risk-taking isn't about being reckless. It's about making calculated decisions based on your vision, knowing that the rewards of taking those risks far outweigh the consequences of playing it safe. Without risk, there's no possibility for breakthrough. No risk means no change, no growth, and ultimately no progress. When you take risks, you also open yourself up to failure. It's an inevitable part of the journey. But that doesn't mean you should shy away from it. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or capability. It's simply feedback. Every time you fail, you learn something valuable that will help you make better decisions in the future. Belief in yourself means having the resilience to rise after each failure, to learn from it, and to keep going. Every successful person has faced setbacks, but they didn't let those setbacks define them. They used them as stepping stones to greater achievements. The fear of failure often prevents people from taking risks, but that fear is based on the belief that failure means the end. In reality, failure is just part of the process of success. It's an opportunity to grow, refine your approach, and try again with more experience. The key is to keep going, even when things don't turn out the way you want them to. With each attempt, you build a stronger foundation, and you become more prepared for the risks that lie ahead. Belief also empowers you to take risks in areas of your life that are deeply personal. It gives you the confidence to take risks in relationships, career decisions, and personal development. It helps you overcome the fear of judgment or rejection, allowing you to step outside of your comfort zone and reach for things that seemed impossible. The more you take risks, the more you expand your capacity for greatness. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless or making impulsive decisions. It means being willing to stretch beyond what's comfortable and pursue what you truly want, even if it means stepping into the unknown. Belief in yourself gives you the strength to take those risks with purpose, knowing that no matter what the outcome is, you will grow and move closer to your goals. And remember, the greatest rewards come from those who dare to take risks. When you believe you can, the fear of failure no longer holds you back. You embrace the unknown, you take the leap, and you trust that the process will teach you everything you need to know to succeed. The power of self-belief is not just in the action you take, but also in the mindset you adopt. It shapes how you view opportunities, challenges, and even the smallest moments in your life. When you believe you can, you start to see possibilities where others see limitations. Your perception becomes your reality, and your thoughts begin to align with your potential, enabling you to recognize opportunities that were previously invisible. Belief in yourself opens doors that seemed closed and reveals paths that seemed hidden. It's about seeing beyond the immediate circumstances and trusting that there's more for you out there. This mindset of possibility allows you to operate with a sense of purpose. When you know what you're capable of, you approach each day with intention and focus. You no longer waste time doubting yourself or wondering if you're good enough. Instead, you dedicate your energy to figuring out how to make your dreams a reality. This shift from uncertainty to purpose-driven action is a game changer. It transforms your everyday choices, and you begin to make decisions that align with your goals and values. When you believe in yourself, you stop looking for external validation because you know deep down that you have everything you need to succeed. Furthermore, belief in yourself encourages you to surround yourself with people who support and challenge you. You begin to seek out relationships that help you grow and distance yourself from those that hold you back. Confidence attracts other confident people, and the energy you give off will draw the right opportunities into your life. When you believe you can, you start to see your environment not as something that happens to you, but as something you can shape and influence. Your belief becomes a magnet for the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances. As you take action and embrace this new mindset, you begin to realize that your limits are self-imposed. Often, the only thing standing between you and your success is your own perception of what is possible. When you change the way you think about yourself and your abilities, the world around you begins to reflect that shift. New opportunities arise, and what once seemed impossible becomes possible. The more you challenge yourself and stretch beyond your comfort zone, the more your belief in yourself expands, creating a cycle of growth and success that continues to feed into itself. It's important to understand that self-belief isn't about arrogance or thinking you're better than others. It's about knowing your own worth and being unapologetic about pursuing your dreams. It's about understanding that you are enough, just as you are, and that you have the power to create the life you desire. With this mindset, failure doesn't have the same sting. It becomes a lesson, not a verdict. You can bounce back quickly because you know that setbacks are just part of the journey, not the end. The key to sustaining self-belief is persistence. Even when things get tough, you continue moving forward, knowing that each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Belief in yourself also gives you the strength to face criticism and negativity. Not everyone will support your vision, and that's okay. When you believe in yourself, you don't let the opinions of others define your worth or your ability. You stay focused on your mission and understand that their doubts are reflections of their own limitations, not yours. You don't need external approval to believe in your potential. You already have it within you. This self-assurance becomes the foundation upon which you build everything else in your life. It is the key to unlocking doors, pushing through obstacles, and achieving the success you were always meant to experience. When you believe you can, you shift the focus from limitations to possibilities. This transformation is profound because it not only changes your perspective, but it also alters the way you approach life. Often the biggest obstacle to achieving anything is the belief that it's not possible or that you're not capable of achieving it. This mindset of limitation keeps you stuck in the same place, unable to move forward. But belief in yourself removes that barrier. It empowers you to think beyond what seems possible, opening up new avenues for growth and success that you may have previously overlooked. Belief in yourself allows you to set higher standards, for what you want out of life. When you truly believe that you can achieve greatness, you no longer settle for mediocrity. You begin to expect more from yourself. And in turn, you create a life that reflects your higher expectations. This belief gives you the courage to take on challenges that you might have once shied away from, knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. It enables you to move beyond the limitations that others place on you and to create your own path to success. At the same time, believing in yourself gives you the discipline to stay committed to your goals, even when things get tough. The road to success is rarely smooth, and there will be times when you face obstacles that make you question your abilities. But when you believe in yourself, you understand that those obstacles are not signs of failure. They are simply part of the journey. 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 They are simply, with belief in yourself, you don't give up at the first sign of difficulty. Instead, you push through, knowing that your success is built on your persistence and resilience. Belief also empowers you to take control of your own narrative. Too often we let external circumstances define our story, but when you believe you can, you realize that you are the author of your life. You don't have to let the past, the opinions of others, or the challenges you face define what's possible for you. Instead, you can choose to rewrite your story, making it one of triumph, perseverance, and success. Belief in yourself allows you to take ownership of your future, and with that ownership comes the power to create the life you desire. This shift in mindset is crucial because it frees you from the limitations that hold you back. It removes the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, and the fear of the unknown. When you believe you can, you stop seeing obstacles as threats and start seeing them as opportunities to prove your strength and resilience. You begin to trust yourself and your abilities, knowing that you have everything you need to succeed. The true power of belief is in its ability to drive action. It motivates you to take the steps necessary to reach your goals, even when the path isn't clear. Belief in yourself provides the fuel to keep going, even when others doubt you or when the journey feels impossible. It gives you the courage to pursue your dreams relentlessly, knowing that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. With belief, you push forward, break through barriers, and create a future that's full of limitless possibilities.